This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Southern California. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he stopped. That's 25. Drive will begin there. On play action, it's Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Throwing now is Jones. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Inside the 20. thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Harrison Rivas to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cover 19. 60 vices. Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's take 19.
From the gun, it's Jones. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
43 yards.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. This is caught 2. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Make no mistake about it, he may get to glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That ties the game at 7.
Level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Lady, look at him.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. But now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
250.
Throw it. On third down, Stafford. That one complete to A.T. Perry. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, L.A.
That's good.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Stafford to throw again. That is brought in at 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
Next to score, Rams 14, Colts 7. Harrison Rivas to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. To the left side, taken in by Down. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down, Colts.
On first and 10, here's Jones. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jones to throw on second down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Indianapolis. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he will get into the end zone.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Back to 60. Back to 60. Cowboy 80.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Light.
Jones setting up the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
19 tight. Left wing 19.
Second and 10 now. Jones. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down, Colts.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check up.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Jones now on third down. Left side into the hands of Warren. Touch the tackle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's Jones to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Taylor does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go to him again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. Blast through midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ashton Doolin now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. Roll.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 boxes.
Jones on first down. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 back. Buffalo 18. Go.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. It's caught. Warren. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the right, reeled in by Downs. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that play will be wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. To throw again, it's Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. And Diggs dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Stafford now on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Go, lady! White. Slam.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Lady!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Lady!
Stafford from the gun. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chew game for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford's going to throw once more. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams take a second quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down, Indianapolis.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set. Mikey, 18. 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18.
Second and 10 now. Jones. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. There's Corum to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He hits a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it down from the 37.
37-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they face second down.
Move 60.
Corum straight ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down throw here for Stafford. Man, he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
250. 32. Check. Shift. Omaha. Ready, move. Easy, alert.
Now Stafford to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. First down now, ball at the 33.
Set. 280.
To throw, Stafford. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Rams 21, Colts 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. He's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch-free contact. If you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. First down from the 42.
Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this run is going to put him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Set.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
250.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. Didn't they start running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Set. 280.
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Nakua here, he's got it! And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Motion. 280.
On first down, here's Stafford. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Set.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He's still going at the 30. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. How do he
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction there off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
22. 80. Middle. 10.
Stafford throwing again. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. 180.
And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the hand. Looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Miles Sanders now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down run by Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, Jones to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrives as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They do go for it. Here's Jones. That one nabbed by Ward. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And we'll take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jones now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Colts first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Colts.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Jones now on 3rd down. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jones is going to try to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chain! Gotta move James, build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw here for Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Give up the middle to Coro. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Stafford now on third down. Got a man. That's McCoy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Right side into the hands of Adams. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Gets him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believing your guy can get there.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Stafford's going to throw once more. Brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. The give right side to Coro. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Back to throw here, Stafford. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Third and goal, it's Stafford. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone run. Back-to-back chances to escape the field. He dropped both interceptions. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. A very short kick here from the right hash.
A 22-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On a return, here's Doolin. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's going to hand this one down to the 37. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We've set it downs from the 37. 1st down throw by Jones. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On the draw, this is Taylor. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up
There's
2nd
another
and
for it.
goal.
This time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The Colts come through to tie it in the 4th.
Extra point.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's the score. Colts 32. Rams 31.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. A give to Corum. He cuts back left. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2.
And middle.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Easy, alert.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Down the field. He's got Pierce. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps himself upright. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great. I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be drugged down. looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get it, 20! White.
Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Setting up to pass. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw it. Is it down close? And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Ready? Watch the bullet. Right there, baby. Come on. Big play.
Corum hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have taken the lead late. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Levis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
46, Colts 39. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. That's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Pittman, the man in motion left. On first down, Jones. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running back sent in motion. Jones going to throw again. He brushed him off with ease. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 41-yard line.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. To the right, wheeled in by Downs. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
19 Tiger.
Jones on first down. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Colts will line up for the...
It's a design run for Richardson. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Rams, 46. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now Stafford again. He's got his man again. It's Adams. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Two-point try coming up. Stafford getting the offense set.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
27. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.